Hi Twin Flames, welcome to my channel, Queen of Justice XOXO. My name is Michelle and I want to do an extensive review of Oracle and Tarot cards for you. I'm a Twin Flame as well, but you don't have to be a Twin Flame to benefit from my reviews. It's just more geared towards Twin Flames to help them along their journey. I am so grateful and I love my Oracle and Tarot decks. I feel they can be very helpful and a powerful tool for you to use, especially on your path. They can bring you messages from spirit, personal guidance to bring you relief, joy, hope, as well as the pain that needs healing, and to hopefully bring you some peace while figuring this all out. I wanted to share my cards with you so you can get an in-depth review of each deck before you purchase it, because just seeing a couple of the pictures of the cards really doesn't tell the whole story. There are so many more elements involved than just the pictures. I don't want you to waste your money on decks that don't resonate with you and get upset because the deck just didn't meet your expectations once you receive them. Like I have done plenty of times, trust me. I know how exciting it is waiting for them to arrive, and it just sucks when they're so disappointing and, for whatever reason. So hopefully my loss can be your gain and my videos can help you find the right one for you, as there are enough things to deal with on this journey. So let's get started. In this video review, we're going to take a look at the Psychic Tarot Oracle deck by John Holland. Now, this is his second deck. I don't know which one came first, I should say, but it's very similar to the Psychic Tarot Oracle deck, or the Heart, or of the Heart, I believe is what it's called, excuse me. And so this one's just a little bit different variation. The cards are very similar in style. It has the shock of cards. It's very oriented towards the like a tarot deck, so it's good for beginners if you don't know how to use the tarot. Kind of helps you learn as you go, like I said. So it's basically structured like the tarot deck. So let's take a look at the box. The box, of course, this is a Hay House production, so the boxes are always a tight fit. This one, not so bad. Nice deck size. It is a big deck of cards. I think there's 65 cards in this deck. So overall, it is a pretty big deck. And the box is, just snug. So overall, it's a nice box. Nothing fancy or anything like that. Now for the guidebook, very similar to the other one he has. It's a nice size, and it has a nice little brief summary of what each card means. The only issue I do have is that it's broken down into sections of the different, I would call it the suits. So in this case, it would be the colors. The black represent the major arcanas, and then the colored ones represent the minor arcanas. So you do have to figure out which section it is under and then go by the number. Sometimes I just get impatient, so say this is a number 6, I would just keep going through each section until I found this correct one. I do like that it goes over what the different colors of the cards mean and what they represent, as in wands, or like the red border says physical, so I believe that's wands. And like I said, it's the cards are nice, just a nice little quick description. Let's see if you can see that. Not too lengthy, nice size book. Again, the black cards, the black bordered cards represent the major arcanas. This one, number 20, it states the word is truth, and it represents the judgment card in the regular tarot. So I do like the cards because they do have, some of them have just simple meanings, memories of love, which this would represent, the 6 of Cups in the regular tarot. So I do like that it kind of helps you learn the tarot with simple little, just a couple little words, instead of having to go and look up every single card, because that can take a long time, especially when it's broken down into the sections that it is. The other thing I do like about, the guidebook has different spreads you can do. It also kind of goes over meanings of different things, like the numbers and colors and what they represent. So that's nice for somebody who's learning, who's new at this and learning the difference of the numbers and what meanings are. So overall, the guidebook is pretty nice, but you don't have to use it actually that often, which I like even better. I like to just get my cards, kind of see what there is. It helps you, visualize the picture and then see what the words are on the card. Now let's go over the deck of cards. Let me go ahead and gather all these up. And I do like this deck also has the gold trim on the edges, which I think just make the cards look really stunning, especially against this purple background. You know, the back of the card is always important to me because that's what you see so much while you're shuffling. Now, the card stock is pretty decent. It's a medium-sized card stock, so it's nice and thick, but it is bendable. However, since there are 65, that is a lot to shuffle. I do like that it's a light glossy, so they do kind of slide pretty nice, but not so slippery. Let's see. Now shuffling, let's do horizontal. So not too bad, it's doable. Vertical, I think, is a little bit more difficult. And I don't know if I mentioned this before, but I do like that. Oh, see, here's the chakra cards are in here too, which I think is so great for twin flames to know what chakra you might need some work on that your spirits want you to, you know, see. All right, so not too bad shuffling. I mean, it's doable. Let's take a look at this way. So vertically, you know, not bad. Pretty nice shuffling. I like them. I like that, you know, they're just the right consistency that you usually get one card at a time. I don't like decks that, you know, shoot out more than one because you don't know which one is actually for you. So in this case, I feel like if, well, and then there's 3. I feel like if, you know, more than one comes out, it's more than likely probably is 2 cards for you. And it's a combination that, you know, has more meaning than just one card at a time. All right, so I think that, you know, the shuffling is pretty good. Let's try the horizontal. Yeah, so kind of just mix it up. Sometimes your hands get tired when you have a big deck like this, and I feel like the horizontal shape is nice too. All right, so let's go over a couple of the cards for you and show you up close. So we have the waiting game, which we just all love to just see, don't we? Conflict and defeat. Light. Let me see if you can see that one. So the imagery is pretty nice. It's simple, you know, but it's almost like a watercolor. But I think it's, you know, some of the pictures are very stunning with the border. Let's see, this is financial material changes, number 5. So 5 is for changes. So this is a great deck just to help you learn the differences, like I said earlier, with the numbers and what they represent. This is material and spiritual prosperity. Heartache and loss. So there are positive cards in here and negative cards, you know, just like a typical tarot deck, which, I mean, you know, it comes with the territory, and sometimes we need to see the negative cards to kind of know what's going on or what we need to work on. Power. So this would be, this is a black border, so this is the same as a tarot deck, the major arcana. So this card of the major arcana would be strength. So I think it's a great way to learn the tarot deck if you haven't ever used it before or are nervous about it. Spiritual strength. Victory and success. You know, I just think the pictures are very pretty. You know, they're simple, but they're, I feel like, symbolic. Tuition. My son's in school, can you tell? Intuition. I'm going to take a look at a couple more. Accelerated motion. So this would be comparable to the 8 of Wands in the tarot deck. And we'll end on a very important one, throat chakra. So overall, I think this is a great deck. I would give this deck a 4 out of 4 suits. I believe it's a great deck for twin flames. I think it's a little bit more geared towards the structure of the tarot, more than, say, the other deck of the Psychic Tarot of the Heart. That one's more, you know, lovey-dovey kind of a thing. So basically, I think this is a great a great deck of cards to help you along your journey, but of course it's always a personal preference for sure. I will include links below in the description box to Twin Flames and readers who use this deck in their videos so you can see more of the cards, especially to see more objective views and their meanings, because a lot of times it's not just what the words say, it's actually what's in the picture. You know, like this might be, you know, a single flame. You know, and so the other readers can help you, get some depiction of the cards and see if that's a better way for you to intuitively read the cards and just help you learn how to read the cards and how they can be more helpful to you. If you would like to see more of my video reviews with other decks from my collection, please hit the subscribe button, as I have a lot of decks I want to share with you. Ones I like and the ones I don't. I hope this helped you decide if this deck resonates with you or not. If so, I included a link to where it can be purchased at as well. Until the next deck, happy shuffling.